whole lot when we do this.
We do?
I know, what a shocker.
How
So
dare you besmirch the name.
I will besmirch my name along with all of your names. I am just as guilty. So I'm going to speed run through the stuff that you've already seen to give Lenny and Tony and Mark, and I guess Pat, if he wants to jump in, the most time that they have to talk about new stuff. Sound good? Great, perfect. All right, so fall convention exclusives. Great news is Pythona. Come and get her in the booth if she hasn't sold out already, or for Pulse Premium members online at HasbroPulse.com until quantities are sold out. She'll also be sold at our other fall conventions that will be out on the off chance that you'll be, I don't know, hanging out in London or Italy later this month.
That's
great.
The fastest. Yeah. Do you want me to say anything?
More Pythona. No, you already talked about this.
All right.
This is save it for the other stuff. Ooh, Ghost Viper, Dire Beast, also already announced and talked about, but look at these very pretty pictures.
Bob, after illustration for this is phenomenal. This man, Lenny just created an amazing toy here that is so inspiring. Like, I love these so much.
And go see them on display down in the booth. Also, Mark, you have quickly picked up on the fact that we just jump in at any time in the panel, which is good.
Okay.
That's the only way your voice gets heard here,
There you
because we're chatterbox.
You want us to get more gross?
More gross.
More gross.
Oh, and there's a note that says, and there's that basketball court again, ... So I'm sure that will come into play later on. All right, and next up, Lifeline.
Yeah, so Lifeline was a must. We needed our second leg. As you guys can see here, he's also really kitted out. His loadout is awesome. He has a backpack. He has a suitcase that actually opens up, and there's a rebreather in there, so you can put him on other Joes that are incapacitated. He also comes with a saline bag, so you can put it on other figures' joints to make it look like he's giving them fluids. You gotta flavor your Joes.
It's a C-clip, right?
It is a C-clip, that's right. And he has his iconic green glasses, as well as he has 2 sets of goggles, because we don't want you to stretch out your goggles on his helmet, so that you can put the smaller pair on his face if you want to not have the helmet on.
Why are the mole rats attacking Lifeline on the basketball court?
Well, things got a little out of hand in Cobra. You know, they were looking for Energon in the inner city. Oh, that's right. If you guys want, you can take the gun off of his strap, the holster. And that's right. Not just the pistol, but the holster itself comes off. So if you don't want him to have a pistol at all, you can take it off and put your storage bin. And then Night Viper, highly anticipated. We needed him in the line. He's one of the coolest troopers to come out of deep. As you guys can see here, he's pretty kitted out. All of his knives stowed, one on his shin, because that's where you keep your knives, I guess. He also comes with a visor, as you guys can see. In the images, on the visors, like an optic, that'll come off and go onto his gun, as well as you can customize it across the figure. We're really excited to have him in there. We got a lot of cool spot glosses and matte on this figure to make him really pop.
Ooh. All right, and lastly, we revealed the final new recruit from the 1987 movie. That's right, James Bidwell. Basketball.
So we had to get him in there. You know, it's just the start of a new collection as well. Bidwell was awesome. He's never really had a true figure. I think there's been customized figures back in the day, but I really wanted to do him justice. I wanted to bring him into a modern day. He had to have a basketball. Basketball is actually glued to his hand for safety reasons. He comes with a grenade launcher. He actually comes with a secondary grenade in case you want to throw it like he did in the cartoon.
Is that also for safety reasons?
For
That
safety
he has a
reasons.
grenade launcher?
That'll pass through the choking gauge, that grenade.
For-
The grenade launcher stows on his bandolier.
And you gave fun names for those ones. There's like the alley-oop and the...
Yeah, it was the alley-oop, the finger roll. I gotta look at my...
Oh, these are his fighting game moves?
No.
Okay.
We named all the weapons.
Oh, okay.
Mark will be illustrating that to you guys on the wall or online.
Mark is also responsible for all of the incredible but silly names for all the weaponry on the tech specs for the HasLabs that we do. And he does all of the writing for Cobra Commander voices for all of the projects that are perhaps sent to somebody who may be sitting in the front audience. I don't know. All right, let's see. Oh, more basketball.
Yeah, these scenes are...
This figure's a slam dunk, guys.
Our photographer, Matt, he we just kind of let them go, and we checked to see if the pieces are in the right spot. And when we got this one, it's like, is this too much? We're like, no, this is just right, brother.
Matt is a genius.
There are a couple of times where we've looked at it and go, no, that's
No,
too
no,
much.
no,
though.
way.
Yeah.
But you gotta let an artist art, right?
But remember, nobody ever dies in G.I. Joe.
That's
So
right.
that's the rule. Ben wrote me a lot of notes in all caps. That's right, he dunks, he scores! 5 exclamation points. And lastly, he's overwhelmed by the mole rat horde, but don't worry, Big Lob is safe. Be sure to check out all the Dio images online, and you'll see he gets some oxygen from Lifeline after he defeats the mole rats. And now you're like, wow, you just showed me 5 So he does this thing where he tries to write in my voice, and I think it's very, very funny and horrifically accurate, and it makes me so irritated sometimes.
He knows you too well.
Our desks are right across from each other, so we can look at each other in meetings and give each other silly faces, and it's a lot of time we spend together. So, I apologize. So now you're like, wow, you just showed me 5 new classified figures. When can I add all of these to my collection? 3 question marks. Good news, all 5 characters you just saw, Hit and Run, Mole Rat, Stage 2, Lifeline, Night Viper, and Big Lob will all be available to pre-order this coming Tuesday, October 14th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on HasbroPulse.com and wherever fine toys are sold. This is the first wave of our mainline offering for 2026, and you should expect these to show up in the spring of 26. Again, the pre-order on this is coming Tuesday the 14th, so that means you have all day Monday to prep yourself for the Tuesday pre-order. Again, that's 1 p.m. Eastern Time, where you like to pre-order your favorite G.I. Joes. Click.
Do we have an image of everything you just said? That is the fastest.
Yeah, we can post it online later. Okay, who's ready for render reveal? Back at San Diego Comic-Con, we tested this piece, and it's been fun to hear so many definitive statements about who this belongs to. So how about we just show you?
I thought it was a dirty toenail.
Gross.
Is there an ankylosaurus?
That's right, it's the Cobra Law Roll Guard. We've been loving Cobra Law so much, we knew we needed to get them into the line sooner rather than later. But Lenny did what Lenny does and classified these guys up. So Lenny, tell us more about what we're seeing here.
I did what I do.
Well, you can leave it at that. That would be incredible. But we've done.
Another figure I loved as a child. I actually never had him. The kid down the block, Mike Parnmola, had him, and I always play with him when we'd have our play dates. Anyways.
16 slides left.
Oh, all right.
9 minutes.
So this figure's back to the gills, but we pushed it a little bit. Just like Nemesis Immortal, he actually can upgrade. So using Cobra Law Biotech, he can grow bigger armor, and you can put wings on him as well. The base figure can wear the cape as well as the armored up version. The cape is soft goods. We also looked at, in the movie, you could see some of the Cobra Lions, I'll call them. They were like a blue skin biotech race. So we added some of those heads in there so you can troop build and really play out on your shelf. Cobra Law.
All right, so now we're gonna do something a little bit different for a render reveal, and it's not necessarily something we've done on the line before, so bear with us while we kind of explain what we're thinking, okay? Ooh. So, that's right. Perhaps Cobra Commander had given you a couple of hints about this, but you need something to fight those snowcats that you all backed, right? So the Arctic Assault Hiss Tank is here. More info to come on pre-orders later this year, but be sure to stop by the booth and check out the physical model that will be in the case later this afternoon. So give us a bit of time to get back, get it in the case, and will be on display for the remainder of the weekend. So the way that we have been doing projects like this that use some of the tooling that we've been doing for HasLabs, this is going to be one of our made-to-order pre-order items. So what does that mean? It means that you have 30 days, a 30-day window on HasbroPulse.com to place your order, to say, yes, I want one of these, 2 of these, however many you want of these. And then, after those 30 days, we will say, okay, this is the number of them that everybody was excited about. So the reason we do this instead of just a regular pre-order is we want to make sure that we are producing enough of them so that everybody who wants one can get one. Because if we just call the number now, we may be short, people may be sad, so we want to make sure that everybody who wants one of these can get one. The way that made-to-orders work, instead of HasLabs, is just like a regular pre-order, you do not get charged until this ships out. So this will be shipping out at the end of 2026, so your card will not be charged. It's basically like you're putting a hold down and saying that you're interested in having one. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Reasonable, great. And then the other rule for this is it always has to be cheaper than the HasLab version of it. So It looks beautiful. Come and check out the physical model this afternoon, and then more information on when the campaign will open for this will be coming later this year. All right, and since you all seem to like teasers so much, here's one for you to ponder for a while. What even is that? You're just going to have to wait and see.
I don't even know.
Okay, so how about some name-only reveals? Are you ready for this? Click. Female Crimson Guards. Should be a nice troop builder, right? Then we've got, come on, clicky thing, Crazy Legs. That's right, for anyone who didn't back the Dragonfly, you now have a chance to add Crazy Legs to your collection. And yes, we are talking about classic red and gray, clearly a very covert color scheme dash sarcasm, Crazy Legs. Do you think I was supposed to read that in a sarcastic voice or just say sarcasm?
I think you
at the end?
did. That was perfect.
Yeah, perfect, thank you. But great news, it doesn't end there. We like the original 13 members around here, right? Then it says wait for cheers, so. That's right, it's Zach. Is it even a reveal if somebody doesn't have a mustache?
So many mustaches, so little time.
Excited for Zach to be joining the collection and working to fill out our original 13 roster. And who knows, maybe there are even more original 13 characters planned for 2026. You'll just have to wait and see. So that does it for our name-only reveals. You're all pretty smart and you can guess how these will be executed and probably guess that you'll be able to pre-order them somewhat soon. But now let's move on to our final order of business for G.I. Joe, and that is our 2025 Hall of Fame. Ooh. So, for this year's Hall of Fame, we asked you 2 questions. First, your favorite 1983 character. Since we kicked this off last year with the 1982 characters, we wanted to follow up with year 2 and see how you all felt. And spoiler alert, there's a good chance next year will be your favorite, what year? 84! Beautiful, that is correct, character. Second, we asked you your favorite classified figure of the year. This is always tricky, as not all figures from the year are in the hands yet, but the entire year has been revealed, so we'll try our best, right? I do think, as most of you feel, though, that our best figure of the year is already out, though. Okay, so are you ready to see who won? Great, thank you. That's right, it's Destro. Your favorite 1983 character, no big surprise, is Destro with almost 30% of the vote. Everybody loves a weapon supplier. Coming in second was Snowjob, followed by Gung Ho, and the Duke mail-away figure, and then Airborne. Strong Joe representation after the best Cobra character, in my opinion. It could be that he's Scottish and has a castle, so maybe I'm a little biased. Oh, that was from Ben, because Ben is Scottish, not me. So, just...
McClay?
Yeah. So, how about your favorite classified figure of the year? That's right, it's Crystal Ball. So I don't think anyone is really surprised by this. I mean, if there was a character who instantly got better with classified treatment, it definitely was Crystal Ball. You were wrong! You got second place, which you would know if you let me read through the next paragraph. Is second place okay, or do you have data to support that, or is that just...
Yeah, you know, it was fantastic!
All right, simmer down. 2 more paragraphs. Calm yourself. All right, Well, fine. Would you like to come up and give a speech for being second runner-ups on this? Come on.
Number two, Cold Snapper, the best heavy metal band in the world!
Oh, you people don't want us number 2, you want us number 1, right?
We have to prove it again.
We'll prove it tomorrow night.
We'll prove it tomorrow night at the Gramercy Theatre. 8 o'clock doors. You're all gonna join us soon, right?
Right? Number 1!
Just take it with you at that point. Thank you, guys. That was a great runner-up speech.
Battle call torch right here. And get a big spring-loaded cannon.
You got it, man!
Thank you for that beautiful second place runner-up speech. And now, for the human inductee, which I apologize, also not you guys. The human inductee part of the Hall of Fame. I feel, without the human who is being inducted, you probably wouldn't exist, so, trade-offs. Thank you. So, this person really needs no introductions, but absolutely deserves to be the second human inductee into the Hall of Fame. So that's right. It is Mr. Larry Hama. Storytelling like Larry Hama and G.I. Joe. As a creative force who transformed a line of figures into a universe of heroes, Hama redefined what it meant to tell stories of courage, duty, and identity. His groundbreaking work on G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, brought depth, personality, and moral complexity to every character, turning code names into icons and battles into lessons about honor and teamwork. Across comics, toys, television, and beyond, G.I. Joe became a cultural touchstone, inspiring everything he has done for G.I. Joe and continues to do. As the band mentioned, please come and see Cold Slither tomorrow at the Gramercy Theater. The first 100 people through the door get a free exclusive iCobra New York t-shirt. Today, they will be, I believe, if it's still okay with you guys, if we haven't made you too upset, gracing us with your presence. Oh, Zartan wants me to pay him, I see. Gracing us with their presence in the booth after the panel. Come by, say hi. If you buy a Cold Slither set, which we happen to have a couple of in the booth, I bet you could sweet talk them into signing it for you. You may have to slide Zartan a couple quarters or something to grease his palms. But come and join us tomorrow night, just in case you forgot what those toys look like. And with that, we will say, Yo Joe, with this hilarious picture. Okay, thank you all for taking the hour to be with us for this panel today. I hope that you guys had a delightful time. We will see you at the booth later to see all of the amazing product reveals.